right. Hello once again, everybody. Today we're out on the TLR, and I mean we. If you see the shadow right there, you'll see that it is two helmets. I got my wife on the back right here, so we're just going to go out for an evening cruise and just love the night air. It's summertime. Oh man, it is so nice to be out in summer. Beautiful sky. Nice warm late afternoon sunshine. Nice cool air blowing past. Riding with someone you love right with you. So we're not going to do anything too radical here because we don't want to scare the wifey, because we'd like to maybe do this again sometime. You never know. I don't want to scare her and scare her out of going for another ride, you know what I'm saying? So one thing that you can tell your passenger, if you ride two up, the only thing that the passenger really needs to do is they need to pay attention a little bit, particularly if it's a sport bike or a smaller bike. The only thing they really need to do is if the road bends to the left, just tell them to look over your left shoulder. If the road bends over to the right, tell them to look over your right shoulder. And that's pretty much everything you need to tell them. I mean, under braking, a lot of times if, like on a sport bike, they're going to be against your back. But if you're braking, you can tell them to put their hands on the tank and brace themselves against the tank, so they're not like throwing their weight onto your back. So just like my channel says, we're out enjoying the ride in New Hampshire. You know, I also understand too that riding on the back of a sport bike on the pillion is not the most fun experience unless, you know, your lady's like a tiny person. So I'm trying to be nice and smooth in everything that I do, and I don't want to jostle her around at all. Look at this, honey. Woohoo! Nice roadsters. So yeah, I bet she actually prefers riding on the back of the Grom as compared to riding on the back of the TLR. I think your leg room or your room for your feet to go down on the Grom is actually, you know, there's more room for her legs than on a sport bike, because the pegs are way up high on a sport bike. So woo, that was a nice right-hand turn. Good job, honey. I should probably buy a second Bluetooth communicator, just so, you know, when we're out riding, the two of us like this, we're not, you know, alone in our helmets, that kind of thing. So we'll get to enjoy the ride that much more by being able to chat and stuff. So you got to speak up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she said her legs are cramped up. I'm not surprised, actually. Maybe we'll go back home and get the Grom. For those that don't know, when I'm talking about the Grom and two of us on the Grom, I've upgraded the springs in it, so it doesn't really have a problem supporting me or two people, actually. So I got some pretty stiff springs in it. They should hold up just fine. Yeah, she's a little nervous. I just cracked the throttle a little bit, and I can feel her grip kind of holding on a bit tighter. So yeah, believe it or not, riding the two of us, we actually, about a month ago, we went for a ride on the Grom, the two of us, for about 2 hours. So, and it did fine, you know, with the upgraded springs, of course. So, yeah, actually carrying both of us on the Grom, it was still, I could go 50, 55 miles an hour on it, and it's actually over its weight rating for passengers. Try not to do anything too kind of aggressive or take it on like bad roads or anything. We're gonna go under a bridge. Riding into the sunset. Can't see a dang thing. Nice little right-hand turn. Is blind though. And a left-hand turn. Here we go, honey. Under a bridge. So guys, thanks for watching. And remember, your life is precious. It's full of twists and turns, and you only get to go around once. So get on out there, and maybe bring someone you love with you. And enjoy the ride. See you next time, folks.